toi, chien. Somebody woman in the treetop, somebody woman make the leapfrog. Right, somebody, somebody woman dancing around, somebody woman going to town. Sweet somebody, get a dozen for a quarter for your cousin or your daughter. So give me my frying pan, cause it's me for the dog line man. Somebody woman make the treetop, somebody woman make the leapfrog. Right, somebody, somebody woman dancing around, somebody woman foot to the ground. Sweet somebody, get a dozen for a quarter for your cousin, your auntie or your daughter. So give me my frying pan, cause it's me for the dog line man. Yes, it's me for the dog line man. Somebody woman in the treetop, somebody woman make the leapfrog. Somebody woman dancing around, somebody woman going to town. Sweet somebody, got a dozen for a quarter for your cousin, your auntie or your daughter. So give me my frying pan, cause it's me for the dog line man. Somebody woman in the treetop, somebody woman make the leapfrog. Somebody woman dancing around, somebody woman going to town. Sweet somebody, right somebody, right somebody.
You're watching the ZNS Network, the People's Station.
Coming up in the Bahamas tonight, the weekend edition. More consultation on the proposed hospital. Minis launches his leadership bid. Carnival fever. And in sports, the GSSSA crowns new soccer champions. The Bahamas tonight, the weekend edition, starts now. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jiminita Swain, and this is the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. Thanks so much for tuning in. Topping news, it was the second town hall meeting for the week on the proposed New Providence Specialty Hospital. The consultation continues with a view of garnering the widest possible perspective on the issue. Our Lloyd Allen was there.
A marked difference on Thursday at the proposed NPH as a number of persons showed up to find out more about the 112-foot facility spanning more than 50.3 acres in the Fort Charlotte constituency.
We are not concerned about the hospital coming there. We are all for this hospital. Yes, sir.
Apart from significant support by surrounding constituents in attendance, the meeting served as an overview of the future specialty center and the state of the country's healthcare facilities.
Is everyone saying to Dr. Darvel, why don't just renovate the RAN or renovate the Princess Margaret Hospital? Let me tell you something. The hospital was not designed for infectious diseases. If we have another pandemic, we don't even have the true capability to separate clean and dirty areas. So we need to look to the future.
But like clockwork, the questions streamed in.
Will the dialysis unit be expanded? So the dialysis unit will be expanded.
The Ministry of Health and yourself could not carry out this small construction job with the modular units, then how do you feel? Do you think the payment people will entrust you to build a much larger project?
As a direct result of the mechanical failure, we went into a legal agreement. And this agreement started where it was going to go into the courts because we felt that the designer construction inside the wall was his error.
There's a tract of land west of the Ministry of National Security. If that was considered.
The tract of land that you spoke about We looked at it. We looked at the tract of land on Gladstone Road. It was too low-lying. We were advised that we have surge. The highway may go underwater. And so we needed to make sure we were at least 14 feet above sea level.
Leader of the Coalition of Independents, Lincoln Bain, noted as a citizen, he has concerns.
The deal is not signed yet, so we actually don't have a project yet. We're hoping that it gets signed for all of our sakes. But this is a $290 million deal. At the end of this, with compound interest, I don't know if it's compound interest, most likely it is, we're going to pay about $500 million.
We're not perfect, but we have a plan.
He says the next step for the proposed 200-room specialty hospital is the completion of an environmental impact assessment report with additional town halls set. Now, once complete, the government will formally apply for the loan. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Lloyd Allen.
In other news, Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Honorable Fred Mitchell, describes today's relationship with Cuba as excellent. This despite the rocky period sparked by Cuban MiG jets that bombed the HMBS Flamingo back on May 10, 1980. Minister Mitchell says the scope of the improved ties includes healthcare, tourism, and education.
We have a number of Cuban teachers in our school system, and they do things like teaching Spanish. They also are things like auto mechanics, carpentry, those kinds of skills. And they serve, many of them serve in the islands outside New Providence, but also in New Providence schools. Nurses, doctors, that too. At one point, they were helping with autism support. That's a serious thing too. So, yeah, we have a whole range of relationships.
The minister noted the United States' wary view of the improved Bahama-Cuba ties.
The U.S. unfortunately takes a jaundiced eye of this, and they keep, in one of their human rights reports, they're talking about this being, suggesting that this may be trafficking in persons. It's not. It's a straight-out deal. These people get paid for what they do, and they work well, and they get along well in the society.
Also making news tonight, the leadership race in the Free National Movement heating up. Former Prime Minister of the Bahamas, Dr. Hubert Minnis, officially launching his campaign for leader of the party during a ceremony at the Bahamas Convention Center on Friday. Minnis expected to challenge FNM leader Michael Pintard for the leadership of the party when it holds its convention on June 1st. Minnis, who served as FNM leader from 2017 to 2021, said if successful in his bid for leader, he would address various pocketbook issues directly impacting ordinary Bahamians.
If I were to serve as Prime Minister again, or when I serve as Prime Minister again, my first act would be to remove the VAT on bread basket items and medicine that Philip Brave Davis put on the Bahamian people. It would help to reduce the high cost of food in our country. I would also look to remove more of the customs duty on food items.
Minnis claims the governing Progressive Liberal Party is only carrying out the FNM's policy to eradicate shanty towns. If re-elected to national office, he says he would carry out a vigorous and comprehensive immigration policy in the country.
Some of our islands and keys are facing overwhelming numbers of undocumented migrants. A second Minnis administration would fully mobilize the police, defense force, and immigration department toward this national effort to get illegal immigrants under control.
You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. More news in a moment.
My experience in this agriculture class and environment was extraordinary, to say the least. When I first came CV, I didn't really know what I was getting into when I was put into the agriculture scene. But over time, it's grown on me, actually. And I've learned to love and appreciate it. I believe agriculture is important to the Bahamas for various reasons, because it has various aspects of beneficiality, such as it helps with the tourist industry, and NASA is a big contributor to that. It helps with housing, landscaping. It helps with farming when it comes to animals, because you can feed the crops to livestock, as well as helps with the market industry. When I graduate from one, I plan on going straight off to a trade school in order to pursue construction to help me in my agriculture journey in landscaping.
In 2023, over 9 million visitors came to the Bahamas, the region's leading tourism destination. That's why tourism is everyone's business.
Paradise is not only found in Nassau, but throughout our 16 island destinations.
That's why tourism is everyone's business.
Over 400,000 Bahamians depend on our tourism-driven economy.
That is why tourism is everyone's business.
It's the passing on of our traditions and our cultural heritage to the next generation.
That's why tourism is everyone's business.
Tourism is everyone's business.
From the straw we plant, to exploring our Bahama blues, to experiencing the greatest show on earth. No matter who you are, we all have a part to play in our tourism industry.
This is our country.
These are our islands.
This is our home.
That's why tourism
is everyone's business.
Good to go. Keeping you in the know. Keeping you in the know. God, it's good enough to eat, then it's good to grow. It's good enough to eat, then it's good to grow.
This familiar face has been a staple on our TV screens for as long as we can remember. But did you know he's also an avid backyard farmer?
And over time, because of course you grow up, you start developing families, you start to educate yourself, and all of those sort of pulled me away from it. However, about 6 years ago, I realized that retirement was around the corner, and I would need something to do to, one, keep me active, and to also do something that can be very productive. And I thought backyard gardening was the thing to do.
From there, he cleared a 20 by 20 area in his yard and began his farm.
With the help of my neighbor next door, Mr. Humphrey Simmons, he was kind enough to bring his backhoe in and clean up the spot for me, and also provided the first set of soils and 2 banana suckers that I began with in my banana patch. And as you can see in the background, if you can, there are quite a number of bananas and banana suckers, and it's been producing over the last 6 years, and it provided me and my family, and also friends and neighbors in some instances, to provide them with a hand of banana here and there.
He then decided to venture into vegetables.
You know, the food store is right around the corner, and I spend lots of money because I like fresh vegetables. And I found out that lettuce is a very easy crop to grow, and it's a fast turnaround crop. Within about 6 weeks after planting your seedlings, you can start plucking those leaves from the perimeter of the plant, and you can allow them to grow a little longer. And it provides you with a good quality lettuce. And what I found with the lettuce that are locally grown is that they last a lot more longer in the fridge than the ones you purchase from the food source.
He describes backyard farming as a therapeutic activity he enjoys in his downtime.
Right. It makes you feel good, and especially at harvest time, to see that the fruit of your labor has reached to the point that you can now enjoy them. So those are some of the things that I enjoy, and I will continue to do this as long as I possibly can.
And for those wanting to start a backyard farm of their own, he offers this bit of encouragement.
It's a great savings at the end of the day. If every 6 weeks you get in fresh crops of lettuce, so for another couple of weeks you may have to stop to the food store and buy a head of lettuce or two to carry you through until your next crop is ready. Another thing you can do is plan them in such a way that you have a continuation of a lettuce supply.
Keeping you in the know with Good to Grow, I'm Leah Cooper.
In the Yellow Elder Garden, Allie and her cousins listened to Grammy share tales. The 70s so sweet, with themed costumes and dancing feet. Then came the brass, reaching new heights. A symphony of Bahamian nights. The 2000s, the Yellow Elder, a symbol of pride. Grammy's legacy in view as Allie dances in her Yellow Elder costume. We are alive.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Folk Call Smart Pass, the smart way to pay at the pump.
Thanks for staying with us. We start now with news from the crime beat. An alleged drowning on the island of Eleuthera now under investigation. What we can tell you is that police there were notified after 6 p.m. Friday that the 39-year-old victim fell overboard from a floating bar in the area of Palmetto Point. He was retrieved from waters in an unresponsive state. CPR was administered until his arrival at the local clinic, where he was examined by the medical doctor, who found no signs of life and officially pronounced him dead. An autopsy will be performed to determine the exact cause of his death. Investigations continue. Police also taking off 5 firearms off the streets in separate incidents and arrested 7 individuals as a result. Teams from Operation Black Strike, the Mobile Division, and Southeastern Division, as well as Operation Ceasefire, retrieved 4 firearms and 1 high-powered weapon. Investigations are ongoing. Well, this is another long holiday weekend, and that means it's regatta time again. Our Charles Fisher is in Exuma and reports on the opening night of the annual Baritari Exuma Regatta.
We're joined by Charlene Fluff McKenzie. And Charlene, tell people why this is the place to be this weekend.
This is the place to be this weekend. It's all about BT 2024. This is our 39th homecoming, and it's all about the culture. Our team for this year is for the culture. You will see the maypole plait, you will see the quadrille, you will see the hoopla contest, you'll see our cook-off. We're going to be cooking some peas and rice. We'll have some count salad competition, and it's lots and lots of fun here in downtown Baritari.
A lot of activities planned for Sunday. A big gospel concert. I've never seen that much people at a gospel concert in such a long time.
Yes, the concert is going to be at the Ebenezer Baptist Church right on top of the hill, and it's going to be at 8 p.m. and going to be featuring Simeon Oughton all the way from Freeport, along with Jack Thompson. He's going to be the MC, and that's a marvelous, marvelous combination.
Why? What sets Baritari aside from any other city by the sea?
What sets us apart? Hey, we're all about culture. In this little island right here, you'll see everything Bahamian. We have culture galore. We have the sailing, we have maypole plait, we have everything that you can think about when it comes to culture. We're going to display it for you this weekend.
Well, Carnival was held earlier today, and if you say nothing is happening tonight, jump on the plane Sunday morning and come on down.
Hey, you can still come on Sunday, because guess what? On Monday, we do it all over again. We have our BT dancers, we have our cook-off, we have our mixology, we have lots and lots of things going on. So we're here until Monday. So Monday and Sunday, you're not going to miss anything. Just come on down.
Well, what I can tell you, if you haven't seen your brother, your sister in quite some time, your auntie sister, your auntie child, this is the place to do. This is like a family atmosphere.
Yes, it is. I've seen my cousins who I haven't seen in about 10 years or more. All of them are here. I have my nieces who haven't been here for about 20 years. All of them are here. All of my auntie, sister, uncle, children, all of them are here. So come on down to Baritari, downtown Baritari, City by the Sea. Hey, it's all about the culture, for the culture.
Charlene from McKinsey, I've told you all, book your tickets, come on down. We have still 2 more days to go. I'm here in Baritari, Exuma. No other place I'd rather be this weekend. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Charles Fisher.
Thanks, Charles. Stay with us. A check on sports is up next.
Introducing the Focal Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works. Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station. Open the app, scan the pump's QR code, select your payment amount, and begin fueling. Say goodbye to cash and cards because the Focal Smart Pass offers secure and convenient payment options right at your fingertips. Download Focal Smart Pass now and fuel up faster today.
Hi, I'm Brent Burrows, Vice President of Retail and Sales at CBS Bahamas and the CBS Pro Store. So today I'm here to tell you about our price match guarantee. If you find any of our products for a lower price from any of our competitors, we guarantee we will beat the price. Whether you shop online at cbsbahamas.com, at CBS Pro Store on Robinson Road, or at CBS in the Southwest Plaza, we guarantee we will beat the price. Speak to a store manager today or shoot us an email to take advantage of our price match guarantee.
Comfort Suites Paradise Island is the best-kept secret in the Bahamas. Located directly next door to the Atlantis Resort, you'll receive all the privileges of an Atlantis guest with all the benefits of a Comfort Suite stay. Enjoy everything Atlantis has to offer, including Aquaventure Water Park, plus all the amenities of Comfort Suites. Free Wi-Fi, free breakfast daily, and kids stay, play, and eat free. Visit ComfortSuitesPI.com.
Here at Immigration Care Service, you can trust us, especially if you have experienced issues or problems with the U.S. immigration at the borders. We'll do our best to provide options and solutions to immigration roadblocks, so travelers can continue visiting the U.S. and residents can continue living their lives in the U.S. without worries. The best part? Our services are affordable and accessible. Take the mystery, confusion, and fear out of your immigration concerns. Contact Immigration Care Service today.
This is ZNS Total Sports.
Welcome to your Saturday Sports, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. 4 new champions crowned yesterday in government school soccer. Junior boys, it will be the Timberwolves of Anatole Rogers shutting out the S.T. McPherson Sharks 2-0 to take the junior boys crown. Anatole's hopes of sweeping both junior divisions would be dashed at the hands of H.O. Nash over in junior girls. H.O. would muster up 1 goal, but that would be good enough to hold off Anatole 1-0. The Lions, your junior girls champions. And over in senior girls, the Seattle Walker Knights would take the title thanks to a 3-0 rout of the Armbelly Pacers. And to cap things off in the senior boys division, a thriller, GHS versus Anatole. The Magic would strike first blood before the Wolves would score the equalizer. They would find the back of the net again late for the 2-1 win and the senior boys title. GSSA President Pharrell Davis.
We had a very exciting soccer season in GSSA. This week we had our playoffs. The day we concluded with our GSSA Soccer Championship. Congratulations to all our runners-up, and congratulations to our junior girls champions, H.O. Nash, junior boys, Anatole Rogers, senior girls, Sierra Walker, and the senior boys, Anatole Rogers. We had a great year. We started a little slow, because as you know, time is winding down, but we had a great season, and I'm proud of what I saw so far. And now our senior schools are preparing for the high school nationals, which will begin next week. So I want to say congratulations to everyone, and hoping that next week we bring home the national championship in the government schools.
From the pitch to the water, day 1 of the Bahamas Regatta wrapping up yesterday. Our Charles Fisher is there and filed this report.
Sailing fans were out dockside early, all eager and ready to see just who will take the first ocean race. Favorable winds, but low tide resulting in the 13 boats that went to the starting line having to do just 1 lap. Reaching the buoy first was Raging Bull, skipped by Cedric Ferguson and owner Barry Brown. Lady Eunice was third, and Keep Your Eyes on Him came in third.
Yeah, man, we had everything together, so they had the last gunfire, they all my boys, they made a pull. They won't stop, keep pulling.
Yes, man, it's very nice in Badari. This is the Raging Bull first time in Badari, and I won the ocean race. It was, we have a lot of fast boats out here, very, very fast boats, but I can say thank God for everything. Everything went well, and we're looking forward for the next one. Well, the wind was kind of a little steady for us, and we work it very well, and we use it, and we come through.
Yeah, she really good. She sailed good, and everything going good. Yeah.
Ready for the serious races now?
Yeah, ready for the serious race. If we like this, then they can be another gun.
Beautiful sailing conditions here in Baritari, Exuma, and beautiful sailing by the Raging Bull earlier this morning. Now they get set for the series races. Once again here in Baritari, Exuma for ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
From the WNBA, Jonquil Jones provided 14 points, going 4 of 11 from the field, along with 10 rebounds and 4 assists and 3 blocks across 29 minutes of play during the Liberty's 102-66 win over the Indiana Fever, fresh off her 25-point performance in the season opener. Another strong showing for Jonquil. Liberty, with the win, are now undefeated on the year. Jones dominated in the paint to build on her strong start to the season. She led the Liberty in blocks and a team-high tying rebound total in her second double-double of the year. Jones averaging just under 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists to go along with 2 blocks for the season. That's when we look at your sports on this Saturday. A check on weather when we return.
This is ZNS Total Sports.
Angie, how can I get my claims paid quick? Rent's due next week.
CG processes 99% of claims within 5 days. Remember when I was hanging on with those goats? I caught a gust of winter flu right into a moving car. Every appendage was in the cast, and they paid fast and fairly. That's what I get for trusting a man with a mustache and an eye patch. Now I gotta go. I'm meeting the guy who bedazzled my toes.
99% of claims are processed within 5 days. CG Atlantic Medical and Life. Good like that.
Losing your furniture to costly termite damage? You need Rentokil Initials Drop-and-Go Furniture Fumigation, the only service like it in the Bahamas. Simply drop your furniture at a fumigation container located at 5th Terrace, Centerville, and collect your termite-free piece within days. Sealed with our termite-free guarantee. Fast, convenient, affordable. When it comes to complete termite eradication, there's only one name, Rentokil Initial.
My business couldn't survive without my credit card machine from Fidelity.
It's fast, convenient, and my clients love it.
My sales increase, and I can track my earnings.
Get your credit card machine from Fidelity today.
Call 356-7764.
We have more than anyone else. We are the most. We are news leaders, and credibility is the order of the day.
Why don't you come to the most? Only the Sun can cover you better than our new digital product with exclusive stories and entertaining content.
We are the most. Community TV page and radio community announcements. The most viewers and listeners in the country.
We have the most years of the human history recorded. There's no archive like ours.
I came back home to bring you even more news and local programming. We're simply the most, the news at an S.
Hey everyone, it's your boy Vontae, and welcome back to another episode of The Drop.
2 minutes to airtime. I came back home to make sure you have the most in news and entertainment. We're simply the most.
And I came back home to make sure that you have the most in information, education, entertainment, and inspiration. We're simply the most. The news at an S, where only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
The most important thing in life is family. And whenever you need reliable advice, you look to the people you know you can trust. At J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers, we earn our clients' trust every day. Whether it's home, motor, travel, or commercial insurance, we've got you covered. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance, peace of mind.
I don't know,
way. What kind of cars? Are you serious, man? You ain't even know where to park. Yeah, just don't park in the... Look at this way. Like, he ain't get nowhere to go. Don't park him. Just don't park in the gas spot. Yeah, that's on the gas spot. No, man, you can't park in the gas spot. I ain't gonna be that long. I ain't gonna be that long. On the gas spot, boy, what's going on, dog? I tell you we shouldn't park here now. This way park here, man. I tell you we shouldn't park here. Don't get one of these things. My bad, big bro. And he got a sticker inside. This ain't this mud, though. We gotta move. This is honey gas. Let's go. We gotta move. Don't. We can move right now. Sorry.
Be considerate. Don't use disabled parking spaces without a decal in your vehicle. This message is brought to you by the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities.
It's time now for a check on tonight's weather forecast. Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean joins us in studio with the latest temperatures. Good evening, Basil.
Good evening, Jimenito. We have a few clouds with a very hot 90 degrees out temperature. Relative humidity, not too bad, 56%. The winds out of the southeast at 6 miles per hour. The barometric pressure, 1,016.0. That is 30.00 inches. And your temperatures around the islands this evening, 85 in Marshall, Abaco, Grand Key at 83, 82 degrees in Freeport, Grand Bahama, Berry Islands at 85, Allenstown, Bimini, 82, 82 degrees in Harbor Island, Rock Sandy Lutra, 83 degrees, 86 in Fresh Creek, Central Andros, 92 in Kemp Street, Bay South Andros, and Black Point, Exuma, Alderstown, Cat Island, 82, 81 degrees in San Salvador, Rum Key, 82, 83 in Georgetown, Exuma. Now we pick up some 88s in Ragged Island, Clarence Sound, Long Island, and Crooked Island. Betsy Bay may go on at 82 degrees, Turks and Caicos Islands at 87, Acklands 87, and Matthew-Town, Inagua at 83 degrees. Now your boating forecast tonight through tomorrow, southerly flow 10 to 15 knots, and they will be falling light and variable at times. Wave heights at 2 to 4 feet. Now your low tide takes place at 11:42 tonight. A second low tide at 11:49 tomorrow morning. Now for the central and southeastern islands tonight through Sunday, southeast winds 10 to 15, and the wave heights 2 to 4 feet. And the hurricane season is just around the corner. A busy season we anticipate it will be, with 23 named storms, 11 hurricanes, and 5 major ones. On an average, we usually see about 14 named storms. 7 of those reach hurricane intensity, and 3 major hurricanes. So this is a good time to make sure that you make the necessary preparation for the upcoming hurricane season. And we go to our forecast map. High pressure, a weak one, will control our weather over the next couple of days, taking us right through the weekend with some very light winds, and that will create some rather humid conditions over the next several days. Satellite picture, frontal boundary across northern Florida, that will become stationary over the extreme northwest parts of our country later on tonight, with showers spreading into the Grand Bahama tonight and over the Abacos during the morning hours. And we expect some of those showers to become heavy around Grand Bahama on Sunday night. Elsewhere, the high pressure will keep mainly clear skies. Tonight, clear with partly cloudy conditions, a bit on the warm and humid side once again tonight. Look at that low temperature, 79 degrees. And tomorrow, another scorching hot day. 90 degrees should be our actual air temperature, but we will have a heat index of 104 degrees tomorrow. So a very, very steamy and humid day shaping up for you. So once again, I take this opportunity to ask you to continue to keep yourself hydrated. Extended weather forecast, we will finally see some showers and maybe some thunderstorms in our forecast come Monday evening, Monday night here in the capital, but they'll start experiencing some of that in the extreme northern, as we said, tonight and tomorrow morning. Temperature-wise, very hot days coming up. Summer is only about 13 days away. The 1st of June is the start of the hurricane season, I should say. And your nighttime temperatures, very muggy conditions in the mid-70s, but we have a slight reduction in those nighttime temperatures as of Tuesday of next week. Joanita.
Thanks, Basil. But before you go, obviously the temperatures have definitely been picking up. A lot of activities today on the streets. We had Carnival, we had some track meets. How can people manage with these hotter temperatures?
Well, Jimenita, first of all, you want to remain indoors as much as you can, but if you have to be outdoors, such as those athletes and construction workers, and of course those carnival participants, well, you want to take frequent breaks to get into some shaded areas to allow your body to cool down, and taking lots of water to rehydrate yourself. And these extreme conditions, they are going to be with us right into Monday of next week, with temperatures in the 90s, and those high relative humidity combined with the calm winds. They are the perfect conditions for extreme temperature conditions. So it wouldn't be until about Tuesday before we see more seasonal temperatures, as they will drop into the upper 80s once again on Tuesday.
Well, as Basil just reported, today's heat index was 103 degrees, but that did not deter the enthusiasm of Carnival revelers. Our Charlie Jones and cameraman Shane Gibson caught the revelers as they made their way to Arwa Key. Here's her report.
Bright costume, rhythmic music, and festive floats took over the streets of New Providence. The parade began and ended at Arwa Key, with the turning point being Goodman's Bay. Masqueraders spent months preparing and were excited to see that their hard work was worth it.
We are most definitely having fun. From yesterday until today, a whole weekend of events. Tomorrow is the boat cruise. So it's just fun 24/7.
The energy is there from the road start, from our truck pull up to right now. Everyone just keep dancing.
Masqueraders and spectators are surely enjoying the parade, but a major concern for EMS personnel and officials is the heat index plaguing the capital.
They're making sure we have water. They're making sure we're hydrated as fast as possible. So I'm having the best time of my life right now.
While we are providing Hennessy cocktails for you, we are also providing water. We're making sure that there's electrolytes. We're making sure that everybody is hydrated and well taken care of. A lot of water, Gatorade, no sodas, no juice, no rum, just straight water.
EMS personnel haven't responded to any heat-related incidents, but this is just the start of the parade, and it will conclude at 12 a.m. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Charlia Jones.
Thanks, Charlia. And that will end the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. We thank you for continuing to make ZNS your #1 news and information network, as only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. On behalf of the entire team, thanks for watching and good night.
You're watching the ZNS Network, the People's Station.